Okay then, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. And this week on the old magic roundabout, we have got a Dinky Toys Hudson Hornet. And as you watch this go around, I'd just like to thank any new friends of the channel that's joined me. Thanks very much, it's much appreciated. And welcome back all the old friends of the channel. Thanks for sticking with me. It's really appreciated. Okay, as you can see, this old girl's had a bit of wear. She's done a few thousand miles on the old play carpet, the sand pits. Somebody's give it a fresh coat of paint, and obviously I don't know what happened, whether they got it on the windows. I don't know. But this is a good candidate for a restoration. So we'll get it on a bench and we'll have a bloody good look at it. Okay then, let's have a look at this then, shall we? Right. Dinky Toys, Hudson Hornet, made in England. Meccano, no 174. And you can see here, that windscreen is in a bit of a mess. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to clean it or get it done, but we're going to try. It's got some silver paint, silver and black, and a green roof. I would imagine it probably was going to be, the intention was black and silver. I don't know what happened with the roof, but it's all there. This hasn't got an interior, I don't think. Can't see through the windows, need cleaning. But yeah, no, there's no interior in this. 2 rivets. So let's have a look, see if I can get a drill and get some of that out of there. Let's see what we got here. It's already got a like a pre-drilled hole in there, so we should be all good to go. We'll soon find out. I'll go in with a big one first, so we can see if we can spin his head off. Here we go. Bit more, I think. Spin around. Yeah, he's coming on. Come over a bit there. Let's get a screwdriver in. It might want a bit more actually, but we'll try. Pop, there you go. Pop goes the weasel. That's it, job done. That's what we need. Okay, look at this, got a dirt in there. It's filthy. So I need to get, let's try to save a mess about, get my soldering iron warmed up. Right, we're through. Will she come out without breaking it? Don't know. She's loose. She's loose. She's loosey juicy. Have to be wary because it's got a crack in this thing. It's got a crack in it. You know. Where's my thing gone? Where is it? Come on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, where's that gone? What have I done with that? What have I done with that? Ah, can't find me tool. Can't find me tool. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? There we go. It's falling down. Never mind. I've just got to find my tool. Back in a minute. Yeah, I couldn't find it. I had to use something else to get it out. I had it clear up a while ago. You know, for the life of me, remember where I put it. You've seen me use it a few times. It's like a thin artist palette knife with a curve on the end of it, and it's flexible. And I use it to get in there and just leave the windscreens out with if they're tight. So if you've seen it about, let me know. It's usually hanging up on the magnet rack, and I've obviously moved it when I was having a tidy up. Now I can't find it. It's typical of me, that is. Have a tidy up and I can't find bugger all. Anyway, I got it out. I used the knife. I slid it underneath and just popped it out because it was a bit tight. So there you go. Yeah, you see, you care for some of these because they've got cracks in from the factory where they press down on it, and if the machine's not being calibrated correctly, or this is not put in right, it will force a crack across there. So you have to be ever so careful when you get them out. And I couldn't quite see it until some of the crap was cleared away, and you could see it's cracked right across. But luckily, not down on the screen, so we'll have to be very careful with this. This will go down and get washed. A lot of it is just dirt, I think. We're looking at it. It's sand and dirt. I don't know how old this is. Could be Roman. Could be early Saxon. Don't know. Okay, so that's that. Like I say, there's no interior. It was some sort of yellow colour in there. I'll have to check on the colours. All right. So that's straight into the caustic. Some nice little details on there. Nice bumper to bling up. Although, like I say, I'll have a look on the Google images and see what we can do with it. That's obviously gets painted. Yeah. I must have make a note to myself to get some American number plates. To be honest with you, I haven't got any of those. The base, as usual. This is painted hubs on here. Look for the thin end. It's that end. File it off. You've seen me do that a few times. That's got more room that end than it has the back end. But what you can do to give you a bit more room is to tweak that back a bit. You see this piece here, the axle holder there. If you tweak that back a bit, you don't want to tweak it back that much, just a bit, and that will give you just a bit more room for your axles to stand out, so you can get it. See how much more room there is now. You can always, if you gently like that one, you see, if you look, see that one's bent out. So if you go in there and just a little top tip chaps, top tip, and just tweak it back in again, and that'll give you a little bit more. You got plenty of room now to play with. Okay, there you go. Because they're virtually straight now, look. So that's what you can do. So we'll get these off, get it in a caustic, get it stripped. All right, and then we'll see. I might film this one actually, stripping this down. It might be interesting. Okay, here we go. Let's try this caustic soda on here then. That was just boiled. Let me lift it off. Get the boiling water in. Got the fan on. Put that on there. See how good this comes off, shall we? Give that a little minute or two. Sometimes it comes off real quick. Sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, it's coming. The black paint's taking a while. Yeah, it's a black paint. Don't know what they used. I'll just chuck a bit more of this in. Add more of the hot water to keep it going. See what we end up with. Hopefully we'll get the black paint off. I think the rest of it's coming off. It's just the paint, black paint. Yeah, it's coming off now. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, stinks though, that paint. Flipping heck. Oh, what was in there? It's a rare old smell. Yeah, so that's a result then. Yeah. So that's the paint off that. That's that black paint off. Leave the base in. I'll leave it in there for a little bit, another half a minute to a minute. Now the water's cooled off slightly, I'll put the wheels in, castings in. I'll just drop them in there, keep an eye on them. I'll only leave them in for a little while. Okay then. There we go. Out the stripper. Wire brushed down. Come out quite clean. I've been around and done a few casting lines on this. Got rid of them, cleaned it up. Had a good look on Google Images. I think this is it. I think I can work it out. This is a 1957 Hudson Hornet. And I was looking, wondering what these were on the top here. These here on the tops of the wings. And apparently they're painted chrome. These, I don't know what the heck they're all about. I don't know. Two pieces there. You can see that if it'll focus. Maybe could be hands in the way. But yeah, you see them just sitting on there. Yeah, some had a chrome piece here. But this one hasn't, so that's okay. This is cool. That outer was a light. I presume an indicator light. And just the inner side bit there, that was painted body colour. Yeah, so that's that's correct along there. Quite a few two-door versions. The two-tone, it's going to come down to there and there. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to do this, but this big piece at the front, on the front window here, I don't know if you can see it very well with my hands in the way, but this piece along here, the frame, that was all chrome. There's a lot of chrome on this, but I won't be doing all the chrome because the lines aren't big enough really to do it. So the two-tone is in this here, this piece here at the front, and the roof. The back, they're all chrome there. Bit of a chrome. You guys will know more. You Americans will know more. But yeah, there's a chrome piece here, crossed over, same there. That's got a badge in the back. I think, would I look at it? Got it written down somewhere. Blue, white, and something else. Where have I written it down? Wait a second. Yeah, it's red, blue, and white. So we'll have a look, see if we can do it. Yeah, because it's in the middle of that badge there. You won't see it because I'm holding it like that, but in the middle of that badge, it's red, white, red, blue, or whatever in there. So it's a toothpick job if I can someone get that. So it's primer time for this. Yeah, two-tone. Base come up nice and clean. And if you remember the window unit, look how clean that's come up. Took me a while. Soap, water. I didn't use oven cleaner or anything like that. I just put it in the soapy water. A lot of it was muck, but there was some paint. But the warm water and the soap powder and wash up liquid mix, that softened the paint. I could just scratch it off my finger. But I did need to sand it all the way around because it was very, very dulled. And luckily the crack hasn't got any bigger. So that's turned out well. I'm pleased with that. So now I've just got the axles to clean up. Okay, stick them in my drill and do that. And the hubs want a quick brushing over because they're going to be painted. They're going to be painted. I don't know if I might just do these chrome actually, because it's going to have white tyres on it. I might do these instead of doing the body colour, because I'm not doing the colour what's in the book. I'm going to do a different colour because I feel like it. And I might do these chrome, because they did have like chrome and white walls, look quite cool. So you could call it a Resto mod, I suppose, if you wanted to. But it looks nice. I've got a couple of these, so I can do one in original if I wanted to, but I didn't like the original. I looked at the book, and the red and the cream they've got, the cream don't look right. It looks too dull for me. It should have been red and white, in my opinion. And the other colour, I don't like that either. So I'm going to choose my own colour. If it's not very nice, it's my fault, nobody else's. That's it. Right, detail painting time. Now I have gone ahead and I have scraped down the side. I managed to do it. I grew a pair and give it a go. As you can see, come out quite nice actually. A little bit there where there's a bit of the waistline missing. I did, so I'm not going to mess about with that and leave it as it is. So now I'm going to paint the detail. I've decided to go with this, my standard procedure with the metal coat aluminium, because I think the chrome monotone, there's a lot of it, it will make a bit of a mess of it. So we'll have a little go at it. Okay, so we'll do the best we can with it to make it look pretty. It's cold in the old shed today. I've got the fire on. Got the fire on. We need the fire on, especially when you're painting. Yeah, I have a Super Serve, which is a gas bottle heater. Unfortunately, it hasn't got. It's got controls on it, so you can have 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bar. But apart from that, that's the only control it has got on it, so you can't turn it down. Like if you've got it on 1 bar, which is sufficient for this shed anyway. You can't turn it down from that, so it gets progressively warmer. But it's good for your painting. That's what enables me to be able to continue painting through the winter. So it's not too bad. I was a bit concerned because there was a shortage in this country of getting propane and butane gas bottles. But I've been lucky, my local supplier has always got plenty of butane ones in, which is what I use. It doesn't burn as hot as propane, the orange bottle, but it does the job. I think the fires are quite expensive now. They used to be quite cheap. You could pick up a portable Super Serve gas heater for next to nothing, but in the last few years they've climbed up in price. I think over the years I've thrown away 2 or 3 at one point. So if you've got a shed, it's ideal to have one of these. And as you've probably seen before, I always keep my paints above the fire on a shelf. It keeps them, when the heat is on it keeps them warm. And I usually keep the fire on for a good half hour or so. And I put the paint that I'm going to use nearer the edge of the the shelf so they can warm up gradually. And then I use them, and I clamp my models near the fire on the shelf as well, so the casting warms up and the paint dries. If you're working in a what you think is a fairly warm shed, and as soon as you go outside, the cold weather or the damp air hits it, and it's going to bloom your paint. Especially primer, because primer soaks up moisture, so you have to be careful with that. Anyway, that's the grill coming on. I'll now gently do the outside line there, just gently now, trying to keep it going. There you go. That's one of the advantages of clear coating your paint before you do your details. With, you know, it makes it nice and smooth to run your paint over. It does help, but that's everybody's choice. Do what you like. I'm not here to tell you what to do. There you go. Yeah, they didn't start after being a custom, to be honest with you. I was going to do it original, but I noticed I've got a couple of these. So I thought, well, I ain't done a custom for a while. So I thought I'll have a go at it. We'll do one. Yeah, keep turning it around. You notice some dark areas where you've missed. Like I've just turned it around now. I noticed a bit just here. Just there. Getting in between them grill notches. Yep. Oops. Trying to keep your brush from not splitting. There you go, lovely job. I'm hoping you can see this. All right, that's that. Okay, right. I'm going to carry on and finish this off because there's a lot of details to do on this, and I'll come back to you when all the details are painted and we're ready to assemble. I'll see you then. Alrighty then, it's that time again. Okay, the details are all done. Got the door handles, got the front grille, painted that little bit in there. I didn't do the blue and the yellow. I couldn't do it. Back lights are done. The top light doesn't go right to the top. It's a chrome piece at the top there, and the bottom piece is a clear light either side and a chrome cross piece, as you can probably see. So I've done all that. Put the chrome down there. Oh, I've done what I can with it. I siliconed the window screen in. That's why I didn't come straight back. I needed that to dry. Okay, Here's the wheels set in place. And what I've done to try and lower the front, I've filed a piece out at the top there to allow the wheels to go up further when it's sitting on the deck. So we'll see how it goes on. Let's see how it all goes together. So on the roof, remember to put this upside down, which is that way. Okay, get a bit of super duper, which I haven't got. Yes, I have. Drop that in there, bit there, bit there. Okay, get these in place. Where's my long tweezers? There they are. These up. Just stick it in the hole. There you go. All right. Let me set this. Let me let this super glue set up a little bit. Then we get it on the magic, and we'll see what's happened. This is what we started with. Dinky Toys Hudson Hornet. Gross silver painted. So we took a bit of work, but we've got it done. So now have a look, see what you think of this. Have a look at this. Have a look. Here we have it then. All done, all dusted. The Hudson Hornet Custom. We flipped the base upside down to give that lowered stance. We've done as much chroming as we possibly can without ruining it. It's a nice Neptune green metallic with the alpine white roof and the flashing down the front wings. I think it looks quite smart. I enjoy doing this one for a change. Yeah, you know I like doing the detailing and stuff. Keep my hand in. Yeah, it's a big old girl. Well, I hope you guys like it, or you people like it. Whoever's watching. Look forward to your comments. And, as always, onwards and upwards to the next one. And I'll see you again next week with another restoration. It won't be a custom, but a restoration. I do these now and again. But yeah, I think it looks nice. Well, appreciate everybody. Stay safe. Look after yourselves, and whatever you do, enjoy it. And I'll see you again next week. So, bye for now. Bye.